Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for homies acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's Sap Neil deGrasse, you half Boosie. Listen, man. Real spit, now that's lit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slow into full speed. Like the way we work it. 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Beez and Tati is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, we'll start the show and get lit like sipping hot Tati. What's good and 10 pretty people? Friday evening, my name is Khary. This is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and every now and then like a showcase. We have another dope show for you tonight. Yesterday, rumors were going crazy on an ASAP, quote-unquote, fumbled Rhianna. A lot of speculation, but it got cleared up. We'll talk about it. The baby was involved in another shooting. Somebody came on his property and he did not like it. I can't blame him. The police, on the other hand, I can blame. A Grand Rapids police officer has shot and killed a man execution style on camera. We're gonna get into that and a lot more. I'm joined by the homie Beez, Buddha. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? Everybody watching, podcast listeners listening, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you're not already. Share this with your peoples. Let's have some fun tonight. Phone lines are open. Area code 813-559-3339. Hit us up. Let us know your thoughts. Jump in the chat. Drop a comment. How's everybody doing? What's good with you, Beez? How is everybody in the chat? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing swell. I'm doing fine, but the life is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to walk this earth one more. You know
That's
what I
what's
mean?
up. That's what's up.
The mission has been fulfilled. Now the only challenge is to be greater than I was today. You know what I mean? Tomorrow.
I feel you.
I
feel you.
So
I ain't mad at that one.
That's the direction. That's what life is like. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to you, brother. A beautiful Friday night.
You know what? Since you said cheers, let me go ahead and pour me another shot over here, man. You said cheers.
It's only right. It's only right.
Man said cheers. And I tell you what. Cheers to you, brother. And I tell you what, I do need a shot today, man. Today is definitely a day I need a shot, you know?
A shot.
It's been a wild week.
It's been a rough week.
But it's been an even rougher day.
Okay.
I haven't been stressed in a minute.
Okay.
I woke up this morning, stress, nigga. I'm talking about I woke up, what I do most days.
What kind of stress? Would you say mental stress, relaxation stress?
Uncertainty stress.
Okay.
You know, woke up this morning, do like I do most mornings, and check my bank account, right? And this morning, my bank account was a little shy. It was a little dry.
Little shaky.
It was missing something. And I'm like, hey, what's missing? You know what's missing?
Hey.
My motherfucking paycheck. My paycheck did not go into my account this morning. You know, this isn't my only job. This isn't the only thing I do, this live stream. You know, unfortunately, this live stream doesn't support me in any way whatsoever. I do this because I enjoy doing this. But I have a day job. I have a full-time job.
You do it for the fuck of it.
Right, and I do it for the fuck of it. I have a full-time job, and I get a paycheck. But I did not today. Called the bank, called my job, speaking with HR, speaking with the bank, trying to figure out what's going on. Because last pay cycle, my check didn't go in immediately neither. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Last pay cycle, my check is normally there the moment I wake up. This cycle, last cycle, I should say, it didn't get there until after 12 in the afternoon. So even that week, I was like, yo, what's going on? The fuck, yo? Right? So prior to my last check, I actually had to change my bank account. You know, same bank, just a whole new bank account, you know, so same routing number, just new bank account number. So I updated my information, and somehow I actually put in a wrong digit, right? Actually, no, I forgot to put in, I left off a digit or two, right? But this was last week, but I corrected that. Or should I say not last week, last pay cycle, but I corrected that, right? And what was that? It sounded like you had like a hula hoop girl over there and shit shaking.
I ain't have no hula hoop girl. Okay, I got no hula hoop girl.
Right? But the check didn't go through. I called them up. I spoke with the bank. I spoke with HR. HR was like, yo, we sent that shit. You know what I mean? This and that. My bank says, yo, we don't see nothing that was sent this way for nowhere, no how, with this amount from this person or nothing. So I said, okay, tell me how my check got deposited last time, because it came very late as well. She said, well, last time they sent it to the wrong account. They sent it to your account that was closed. Somebody caught it and they put it into the proper account. I said, okay, what about this time? This time they said nothing came through. So my bank and my HR actually spoke, and they said something didn't match, for some reason, the system stopped my check from going through. And now my job tells me that I won't get a new check until my next pay cycle, which is the end of the month. I only get paid twice a month. So I got a whole another damn near 2.5 weeks. Got a whole nother 2.5 weeks before I might get a paycheck, yo. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, yo. I was stressing over that this morning, you know, and even after getting it cleared up, my stress level went down.
Still stressed.
I'm stressed,
Still
but
stressed.
I'm not stressed like that. Right now, I'm stressed like, I gotta, I can make it, you know? But it's like, what?
No, I'm laughing at how you like, now I'm stressed like, you know, but I can make it.
You know?
Yeah, it didn't sound too certain right there.
Yo, fam.
Well, I can make it.
I got a lot of expenses, yo. You know?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Got a lot of expenses. So that hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit. You know, that hurts a little bit. So my bank, my HR, they spoke with each other and shit. They verified information. They validated shit. They said, well, we can tell you the shit ain't gonna happen again. I said, great, but what about right now? They said, yeah, you might have to wait for the next pay cycle.
Wow.
So if I gotta wait for the next pay cycle, that check is gonna look really nice, but I know it's 2 checks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, you know? But that was some stressful shit. But my stress level did go down once the uncertainty was kind of gone. You know, once the uncertainty was
once you got things cleared up.
Not necessarily cleared up, because I still ain't got no fucking check. You know? But now it's no longer me looking for the check. I know the shit the shit wasn't sent through. So there's no more, the uncertainty isn't there now. Now it's just, all right, nigga, you got to
now I gotta wait.
You gotta do your thing for the next couple weeks. You know, so yeah. So yeah, that was my day. Bro. That was my day. It was a pretty stressful day. You know? Cheryl says, how come your job can't cut you a paper check? I asked them that. They said they gotta wait for the funds to be returned to their account, and then because they use one of those processor companies, it's a pretty big company. There's thousands of people in my company. You know, there's thousands of people in my company. So I'm not sure how easily acceptable it or how easily of a thing
It
that is to
works,
do.
right?
Right, for somebody to just pull out a book and cut a check. It's a really large company, so I'm not sure how feasible that is. Or, like, if there's a person that actually has that shit. I don't know. But I did ask that question, and they tried to say that they tried to say that wasn't an option, but would have to wait for the money to be returned back into their account. So, yeah, that was my day. But it's all right. But on that note, I think I should take another shot. Oh, and if you haven't recognized, Tati won't be joining us this evening. She's off doing some things. I'm not sure exactly what, but I think she'll be back next week. Cheers. That's nasty, man. I tell you what. I like to consider myself a real nigga. You know? I'm a real nigga. And being a real nigga, I will not lie and say that alcohol is delicious. That shit is the most disgusting shit ever, yo. That shit is the most disgusting shit ever, and I will admit that. And I don't know why. I don't know why alcohol says, yo, this disgusting shit you will tolerate. Because I don't tolerate anything that's disgusting except for alcohol. I don't know what is that? What is that, yo? I don't tolerate anything disgusting except alcohol and cough medicine. That's it.
What, roll with some tussin?
Mm-hmm.
You got something to get some tussin?
Some of that tussin? Yeah. Sean said, once alcohol becomes tasteful, you are an alcoholic. You know what? I'm glad that shit ain't tasteful because I am not an alcoholic. Like, the last time I actually drank this was on Tuesday. I didn't drink this since Tuesday. So I'm glad to know that I'm not an alcoholic. Let's go ahead and jump into the show. Let's start this shit off, set this shit off right.
Let's go.
The baby had defended his home this week. Somebody had came on his property and the baby bust a couple shots. Pow, 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 pow. You know, I don't know how many shots exactly, but he shot the person that was on his property in the leg. He was taken to the hospital. The individual did live. So thankful for that. But yeah, he did get sent out of here in on a stretcher to the hospital. Had to be taken care of. The baby did have some comments afterwards. Let me read his comments for you real quick. I'm pulling them up. What did he say?
Have to say?
I'm trying to get it because I don't want to misquote him. He said, chose not to take a nigga life the other day, and it felt great. Buddy ain't deserved to go. I step righteously. Heal up and live, my boy. Just don't bring your ass back. So that's what he had to say about shooting a person on his property.
Cheers to the baby. You know why? I'm gonna say that because he chose to let life be life. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he could have ended that or what you call, because I have a feeling that he's a good shot. I'm
pretty sure he goes to the range and practices.
Yo, he's not no stranger to them things. He's not no stranger to them things.
I'm pretty sure he practices. You know, this isn't his first altercation where guns was used. He actually had a case years ago where he was charges dropped on a murder. There was murder charges where he shot somebody that was that came at him in a Walmart, and the person died, and the charges was dropped in that case. The family of the victim didn't Wasn't happy about it, but those charges was dropped. He has been in several altercations. He's been in a fight with I think Danny Lee's brother or something like that. He's been in quite a few altercations. I've seen videos where he was filming a video and people rolled up on the video trying to be like, "Yo, you ain't check in," and he's like, "Yo, I ain't got to check in. Fuck y'all." You know?
Like, I ain't from here.
Yeah, you know.
You. And where was that? Was that Detroit?
I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly. I don't want to misquote it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wade Mills said, "Yo, Khary, I don't see anything wrong. I would have did the same." Yeah, I probably would have done the same as well. Especially being at that status and having gone through the things that he's gone through. You know, trauma plays a part in a lot of decisions when it comes to like, hey, is this life or death?
Oh.
You know? So somebody that hasn't gone through no shit, see somebody on their property, like, yo, who's this? What you doing out there, man? A nigga that been through some shit, pop. I'm gonna shoot first. Ask you what you doing out here afterwards.
Word.
But
you doing up on my
I'm not
property,
sure,
boy.
I'm not sure if the baby's gonna be somebody I hang out with on the regular though. Not saying I hang out with him, I'm just saying if that was somebody I could hang out with, I'm not sure if I would hang out with him. I'm like, nigga, you get into a little too much drama for me. Even if you're not looking for it, that should be looking for you.
It be coming to you.
That should be looking for you. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is you're doing. But there's some shit looking for you. I'm not gonna hang out with you, nigga. I like his music. Sean Simpson thinks that happened in Atlanta that he was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, Wayne Mills said that's where you lay your head at, plus fam. Yeah, I agree. I'm not mad with his decision. I'm not mad with his decision.
Don't run up on my land.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure. So because this not apology, but get well soon that he posted on his Instagram, whether it be sarcastic or not, I'm not sure. I didn't read what this guy, like, if he was coming there. Because he posted that, I'm assuming he didn't come there for violence. He might have just been an overzealous fan. Now, would that make...
You think so?
What was that? That he was...
He ran up on him like, I love you!
I'm not sure if he's... it might have been in that kind of sentiment, but he didn't even let him get... Baby. He probably didn't let him get close enough to figure it out, to see why he was coming up over here. You just over my gate, so get the hell up out of here. You know?
You legged him?
What's that?
You legged him, huh?
Yeah, he hit him in the leg.
Legged him?
Yeah, hit him in the leg. So, and because he wished him well wishes, I'm assuming he was like, you know what? It might not have been a threat, but I treated it that way. So you got to understand. So, would that make fans a little leery of saying, "Can I get an autograph now?" He's been in some shit. He's had an altercation out here in Tampa where he hit a girl in the head or some shit, or smacked her or something. Walking through the crowd.
Somebody, I think she went to the door. I forgot which. I don't remember that shit.
Got a little too close. He said, "Get the fuck up off me." Bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. So he's not a stranger to incidents. But that's the baby. I ain't mad at him though. Let's go ahead and jump into our next topic for the evening. Yesterday, there was rumors going around that ASAP and Rhianna broke up. They said, yo, Rhianna left ASAP because the nigga cheated with such and such and blah, 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 blah. And people were online going crazy, yo. It was like, yo, how did ASAP fumble Rhianna? They said a nigga like ASAP would fumble Rhianna. One girl said, I ain't gonna believe this until Rhianna tell me herself. Motherfuckers was clowning ASAP. Motherfucker was like, I don't believe it. They was like, yo, I believe it because he's a Harlem nigga and he would do that. Yo, the shit was all over the place. But
I can't. Not because he a Harlem nigga.
Yeah, because he's a Harlem nigga. Somebody said Harlem niggas don't deserve Rhianna. I was like, damn, niggas is fucked up, you know? But it's like, I was like, damn, motherfuckers don't even know if this is true, and they already shitting on the nigga like, yo, we knew this nigga would do that. And she's pregnant too. I was like, damn, motherfuckers just praying on the nigga downfall. But it turns out that it was untrue. I believe I did read an article that said a publicist, I think for one of the two, did come out and say that this was untrue. They did not break up, and they are happy and in love. But the internet was having a field day with it. Half the internet was like, I believe it, I love it, and I expected it. The other half was like, nah, this is some bullshit. It's like, yo, why the motherfucker?
That's so fucked up, yo.
What's that? That
That's
people
so
expected that people's expecting some shit to happen?
Niggas is like, yo, this Harlem nigga's gonna fumble the way. He's from Harlem, so niggas is already like, yo, he gonna do some dumb shit. Mm-hmm. He gonna be too arrogant for her, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am fresher than you.
Yeah, niggas just pray for his downfall.
Hate. It was hate, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with you. There were some people that didn't believe it. They was like, yo, how is a nigga like this gonna fuck up a woman like that? And she's pregnant. Niggas is like, yo, if he did fuck up, nigga, you nuts. That's what some people were saying. Would a nigga be nuts to fuck that up? We don't know. We think so. We assume so. But we don't know what's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the inner workings of their relationship. We assume because she's a woman that got her shit together, or that we see she got her shit together, she's worth billions of dollars, that whatever the fuck she do, a nigga will put up with it. Right? So they automatically assume that if they broke up, it's because he did some shit. Not because she did some shit. But it could be either or, 50-50.
They probably, some people probably, their mindset is like, yo, he ain't gonna leave that $1 billion.
Yeah.
And then you never know. She could have did something that, like as a dude, you know what I'm saying? Just like females, you turned off about certain shit. Dudes too, niggas be turned off by certain shit. Mm-hmm. Just because a dude be into a female, don't think that all the shit you do, he think is cute. Sometimes they don't think that shit is cute. That shit piles up. Yeah, and they be like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't give a fuck about shit that she do. Wait. I give a fuck about shit she do because I'm about to be out because of the shit she do. I like it.
Right. But niggas, you know what I mean? People always assume it's the guy's fault on shit like that, right? But what if it wasn't? I don't know. But people was having a field day with it.
Yo, check it. It's like this. I know from my own, my grandmother for years, right? My grandmother, I thought my grandmother had left my grandfather.
Uh-huh. Why'd you think that?
Turns out, because my grandfather was a fucking scumbag. But nigga's a crook. It's what it is. Nigga's a fucking crook. I keep it funky, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
I remind, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Finish.
Yeah. And he was a crook. You feel me? And what you call it?
But you said he wasn't your grandmother?
He left my grandmother, but it was something that my grandmother did. Like my grandfather he was a crook, but he was real to my grandmother. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she did some shit, and that made him leave. And the thing is, I heard it from the horse's mouth. Like my grandma was like, "Nah, your grandfather then I didn't leave your grandfather. I did something, and your grandfather left me. It was my fault. You feel me? So it's like
my grandfather was like that too, yo. You know, my grandfather and my grandmother were married for 60 plus years, right? But that was my grandfather's second marriage. My grandfather was married prior to that.
Okay.
And I guess she did some shit. He didn't like it. He bounced. You know? I know exactly what it was, but I ain't going to say it on here. You know? I ain't going to put my family business on Front Street like that. But some shit happened, and he was like, yo, I'm out. And I feel him. I fuck with him. You know? I fuck with him. I ain't mad at that shit. I was like, yo, I get it. That should be perfect
old
sense.
School love.
Yeah.
Old school love, different from this new school love, my nigga.
Yeah.
Old school love kind of timeless. You feel me? This new school shit, my nigga, is microwave like. You want it hot and quick.
This is a hot pocket, nigga.
For real.
You know?
You got some old school in your life, nigga, you better cherish that shit.
Right?
Hold on to that shit, because that shit ain't, yo, listen, as the years go on, that shit is diminishing, yo.
Facts. Shout out to my baby moms. and I say that because I actually hit her up today. And going back to what I was talking about earlier with my check and shit, I was like, yo, I'm fucked up. But I ain't say I was fucked up. I said, yo, I ain't getting paid again on the 29th. If I happen to call you and say, yo, I need something, you got me? She said, yo, no problem, I got you. I said, cool. You know? So.
That's what's up.
But I would do the same.
That's how it's supposed, yo, listen, that's how it's supposed to be when yours is not a crook. You gotta understand. Crook.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yo, listen, I mean, it's sad. I'm sad. You know, it's bad with this. I got 3. I got lucky. 3. I got 2 good ones, 1 bad one.
two good baby mamas, 1 bad baby mama. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna call her my baby mama. My kid's mother, my ex-wife. That's what I'm gonna call her.
Yo, so I got 2 child's mothers and 1 baby mama. There you go.
Got you. Shit. Man. So we're gonna jump into our next topic in a minute, man. But we're actually gonna piggyback off of this shit with the next topic as well. This ASAP and Rhianna shit. Because everybody always think the dude is at fault, but it's not always the dude's fault. But that's what I'm gonna talk about, because here everybody assumed that that ASAP fumbled Rhianna, but they didn't break up. But everybody assumed that. But that made me wonder: have you ever fumbled someone? Me and Beez had a quick chat before the stream. And the nigga was like, yo. I was like, yo, you felt like you fumbled somebody before? He's like, yeah, I felt like I fumbled somebody. You know? I said, yo, I don't feel like I fumbled anyone. I feel like everybody's fumbled me. You know? And then I said, is that a little big-headed of me? Is that a little conceited of me?
Listen, I gotta say, yes, that is very light-skinned of you.
That's very light-skinned of me.
That's very light-skinned of you, yeah. I gotta say, I'm sorry, I don't really throw that out there.
So nobody so I can't be fumbled, just men can't be fumbled? Women can't fumble men?
They can.
Yeah, they can. See, so it's not.
But we fumble more because we play the sport.
Right, but see, that's the thing is, I stopped playing sports when I was a teenager. I said, that shit ain't paying me no money. That shit ain't doing me nothing. I stopped playing sports when I was a teenager, you know?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to tell you, I had a couple of signings that was all right, and the bonus was good too. You feel me? The bonus was good too.
So you feel like you fumbled women in the past?
Listen, hell yeah. I didn't probably drop the ball several times.
Now, why do you think you fumbled?
I think sometimes I feel like I did that much because I didn't know how to hold the ball.
Well, not why you fumbled. Not why you fumbled, but why do you feel like it was a fumble rather than you didn't want to hold the ball?
I feel it was a fumble because shit was going good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good game, you know what I'm saying? I was out in the slot a couple of times. I caught a couple of screen passes, and I was getting moving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, so you feel you fumbled because you thought it was really, it could have been promising. And
yeah,
you fucked it up before you could see what the promise was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I let the defense get to me. You feel me?
Defense was shaking ass.
Let the defense get to me.
Defense was shaking some big ass, huh?
Titties too.
The defense lined up backwards. Totally distracted your ass, nigga. Oh shit.
Threw the whole game off.
Okay.
You know, just when it was getting good, and you like, oh, then a new team steps up, and you like, oh, things are a little better over here. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
This team got new benefits.
Got you.
You feel me?
See, and I think that's why I feel like I've never fumbled, is because if I signed with the team, if somebody tried to scout me, I was like, nah, I'm signed to a team, and if I talk to you, that's a penalty.
Yo, listen, Kobe.
But
Kobe.
But check it out.
You hear me?
What's that?
I hear you, but listen, Kobe, because that's what it was. You was Kobe. I hate to say it, I was more like LeBron. I was just trying to go somewhere to get a win.
You was listening to every team that said something. You was like, huh? What you said? You
said I was listening to get a win. You was like, nah. Y'all sign me. I'm gonna stay with y'all.
Yeah, I believe
I'm gonna ride the shit out.
Yeah, I believe in loyalty. You know, but there's been women I've dealt with that we've broken up. You know, and I don't feel like I fumbled them. I don't feel like I did some shit to lose them. I'm probably.
But see,
what's that?
Look, but you played till it was time to retire.
Yeah, right. It's like, you know what?
I ain't playing till it's time to retire. I wasn't playing till it was time to retire. I was playing because the sign-on bonuses were good. There was a possibility of a couple of championships over here. You understand what I'm saying? And what happened was all the players on the team, the chemistry didn't work well.
Too many players on the team was the problem.
I had too many starter lineups.
Yeah, you did. Yo, we talking to way too much code, yo. We talking to way too much code. Though I think everybody gets it. We talking to mad code right now. Niggas using sports analogies for fucking cheating.
Makes the game interesting.
Yeah, it makes the game interesting. You know, Beez was passing the ball around a lot.
Yeah.
People were on the same team. They didn't even know they had teammates.
Tell them about it.
See,
what your man said in Friday? What she said, I heard they used to call you Sweet Dick Willie. He said, yes, they did, Mo. I was a bad motherfucker in my day.
Oh, man. So you do feel like you fumbled something. Me, I don't really feel like I really fumbled shit, yo. Even with my marriage, even though I know I did something I shouldn't have done, I don't think I really fumbled, because I think we were just at a point where it was like, it's time for us to split apart type of shit, you know? I think we was just at that point, and I don't think I fumbled.
Different directions.
I don't think I fumbled. I think I passed the ball to her. You know? And she said, all right, I'm gonna go throw the ball for this team. Not that she cheated or anything. That wasn't an analogy for cheating or anything. But it was just like, we just decided we didn't want to be on the same team no more. You know?
It's been a fun run, but I can no longer play with you.
Right. It's like we both had different coaching strategies. We both had different gameplay strategies. So where I don't really feel like I dropped the ball, it was just time for us to split apart. But anybody other than that, I don't really feel like I dropped the ball on anybody, because I kind of feel like with whoever's been in my life, once they've left my life, nothing in my life has changed. If that like, there's been no actual change. Like with anybody I've dealt with, like the moment they like separate from my life, or the moment they say, you fumbled me, it's like the ball didn't switch sides. My team is still playing. Where I've heard people say, you know what, it felt like there was something, a part of the team missing, type of shit. If that makes sense. I think that's why I kind of feel like I've never fumbled. I kind of feel like I've always brought the table and everything that goes on the table. And everybody else has just kind of pulled out a chair and sat down. They didn't even pull up a chair. They pulled out the chair and sat down. So
basically your table was already laid out and anointed, and they just pulled up the chair to sit down to eat. Right.
So I feel,
I get it.
I feel like everybody's been a visitor at my table and hasn't really helped make the table. So I think that's kind of why I feel like I haven't fumbled anybody. Is that?
Gotcha.
Would that be a big-headed take on it? I don't know. You nodding your head like, yeah, that's a big-headed take.
No. Actually, because the nigga, I can hear the nigga in the background with the muffler.
Oh, yeah, that shit was loud, Joe. Niggas around your hood like the loud cars. I see. You got a lot of Spanish people around your neighborhood? I don't know. I'm just.
Yo, fam. No, it's Caribbean. It's Caribbean. We say it's very Caribbean.
Okay. So they build their own
you
shit.
Feel me? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it's Spanish because I don't see. Yo, it's funny you say that because I think they got one Spanish dude out here. He ain't even really out here like that. And you know when you the only Spanish dude in the neighborhood, when you got a name like this, Puerto Rican Rich. Only Spanish dude in the block.
Yeah. Like even though there was,
that's Black Mike.
Right. Even though there was Spanish dudes on our block, there wasn't a whole lot of Spanish dudes. So one nigga's name was Goya on our block. One nigga's nickname was Goya.
Yeah. I got something to say about that.
I don't know how he got that name.
Because he's not Spanish.
He's not Spanish? What you mean he's not Spanish?
Goya's Jamaican, bro.
How's the fuck is he Jamaican? That nigga don't look
Yo, he's Jamaican. Mother and father, bro. Jamaican.
He don't look nothing like Jamaican.
He's like a coolie.
Oh my God.
Like, coolie Jamaicans with like the straight hair.
How the fuck
Goya's Jamaican.
How the fuck he get the name Goya?
They just call him that because he look Mexican, my nigga.
Oh my God. You hear this? He look Mexican, he's Jamaican, and they call him Goya. All right, you know what? We going into our next topic. We get into our next topic.
Yo,
this is ridiculous.
That just fucked you up. Nah, but that ass.
Yeah, that fucked me up.
Go ahead, Jamaican, yo.
Oh my goodness. But I don't feel like I fumbled anyone. Beez feels like he's fumbled some people.
Yeah, I have.
Wrap it up.
Hey, Kitty Cat.
Yeah.
Cheryl.
I want anybody in our
Dwayne
chat.
Sean.
Has any of our chat, have y'all ever felt like y'all fumbled somebody? Is there somebody who's felt like, you know what, I fumbled that person, I fucked up, you know, kind of lost out? I wonder. I'm gonna give him a minute. I'm gonna give him a minute before we move on to our next topic. And I'm contemplating whether I want to take another shot. But I'm like, you know what? I didn't eat a whole lot today because I've been really busy. I've been on the phone a lot, doing a whole lot of shit with this whole bullshit earlier.
Yo, not too many shots and you ain't what you call. We're not going through this shit. Like, not going through this shit.
And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should.
Because then the show gonna be like 16 hours.
Nah, this.
Like
wow! Because I'm gonna fall asleep while it's just still streaming. Niggas gonna hear me snoring in the background.
All that.
My son will probably.
Listen, I can't do nothing from my end. I can't turn shit off from my end.
Yeah, you can't. Sean said, yeah, he felt like he's fumbled people. Cheryl said, no, I haven't. Cheryl said she ain't fumbled nobody. She said everybody fumbled her.
Sure.
Sean says he has.
I hear that. You go ahead, Cheryl. I ain't mad at you, girl.
Yeah, I ain't mad at y'all. See any more responses? Let me see. I'm trying to look at the chat.
Mosey, you feel like you've been fumbled?
I think all women feel like they've been fumbled.
Mo says she ain't been fumbled.
Mo says she ain't been fumbled. She just left niggas.
Yeah, she just left niggas.
Oh shit. She said, "Oh y'all." She said, "You're not worthy. I'm out."
Word. Nigga, you not doing right.
I don't
Kimmy
think
Cat, you fumbled?
Kimmy Cat says she fumbled. Now me, even though I say I don't feel like I fumbled anybody, I bet you a bunch of people will say I fumbled them. You know?
Yo, listen. There's I don't know how many women you dealt with in your life, but out of the women you dealt with, there's at least 2. If you dealt with more than 5, there's at least 2 that's gonna say that you fumbled.
It's gonna be 2 at least 2 that say I fumbled them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they probably would be. They probably would say I fumbled them. I would say.
I heard a chick say, "Yo, I wasn't aggressive enough."
That's fumbling. See that's her opinion. You know.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It may be a fumble in her what you call it, because you got to think of like this. Like sometimes the fumbles be a trait. Is what make you fumble. Like you may do certain things, right? It's like just regular nature to you. That may be part of your fumble.
See, I don't consider that
other person's fumble.
I don't consider that a fumble unless I'm trying not to fumble. You ever seen, what was that movie where like dude fumbled and now they made him hold the ball all the time? It was like that football movie in the college when that the program or some shit like that.
The program, yeah. The program.
Now he had to hold the football.
On my ass.
Right. We had to hold the football and niggas had to try to knock it out of his hand and he was determined never to let that shit go.
Uh-huh.
I would have to feel like I was doing that to feel like I fumbled. You know? But if I'm spinning the football on my finger, saying I dare somebody to knock it over, or if I'm running and I'm like, you know what? Let me just stop and put this ball down. That's kind of what I feel like I do. Let me put this ball down and see if her defense is going to prevent anybody else from picking it up. And that defense not being like her being like, oh, Khary, I love you, but just little things that I need type of shit. You know? I don't feel like that's a fumble. I feel like that's me just saying, you know what? Go ahead, take the ball. You know? I already got 100 points on the board. You just got a field goal. You know? I don't know. That's just me. I wonder if there's anybody else that kind of feels like that. But Cheryl said that I'm right about people fumbling. Yeah. A couple people said they fumbled. Got the phone lines open. Maybe we should take some calls. You know, if y'all call in and want to talk about when you fumbled, I got the lines open for that. Should I take another shot or should I chill?
And how you feel you fumbled?
Oh, that would be interesting, huh?
Yeah, how you feel you fumbled?
We still got some time. It's only, it's not even 10 yet.
But why do you think you fumbled? You know?
I think people fumbled me though. Did I already say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like
you did give the light skin answer.
I feel like I bring more to other people's lives than they bring to mine. Is that wrong?
No.
That's probably how a lot of people feel.
That might have been when the fumbling started too.
Yeah. You know?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Like, I find it like this. Like, you're a very confident person.
Yes, very.
Like
very.
myself. Like,
I'm confident, but
myself.
I'm not conceited. I don't think.
But I think that some people find confidence scary.
Yes, I did have a girl tell me that I was full of myself because I was confident. I'm like, yo, I'm not full of I'm confident, and I'm confident because these are the things I've done. Blah 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 blah. You know, this is why I'm confident in my skills and abilities, and why I do things I do.
And if you knew what I came from and what I've been through, you would understand my confidence more.
Right, right. You know, but I did have people tell me that I was too confident and I was full of myself. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to say I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm scared of this, I'm scared of that. No, if I think there's something that's a weakness, I try to figure out how to make it not a weakness. You know, I don't. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the
Feel like me.
What's that?
You feel like me. There's no better competitor than myself. That's what I'm trying to be. That's what I want. That's what I compete with. I don't compete with nobody else. I don't compete with for what you make and how you make feel. I don't compete with none of that.
Yeah,
I compete on how am I gonna be better tomorrow?
Right. Exactly. That's why I put in work and do shit that I do. You know?
I think at times I overthink shit too much myself.
You what?
Sometimes I think I overthink shit too much myself because I'm busy competing with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Wayne says, Khary, exactly. Confidence, being conceited are two different things. Yes, they are. They are. I believe so. Like, I know niggas that was conceited. Niggas just walk up to you and be like, yo, I'm pretty, ain't I? I'm pretty, ain't I? You know? Beez know who I'm talking about. Like, nigga, he's conceited, nigga.
How does my nose look?
Man. Man. Rest in peace to my G, yo. Rest in peace, man.
Word. That was
a conceited nigga, yo.
Yeah.
Man. Though I will give it to the nigga. He was fresh. He was a fresh nigga. Nigga, you know? But nigga was still full of himself. That nigga just knew he could take your girl just by smiling at her. He's like, yo, you that nigga was like, yo, you don't want me to smile at your girl, yo. You don't want me to smile at your girl, yo.
The nigga's like a light-skinned LL Cool J,
yeah. Man, yeah, for real he was. You know. Shit. But let's move it on. That was an interesting subject and shit. Let's get it moved on a little bit with read a story earlier in the week where two teens were shooting each other with bulletproof vests on, with body armor. So They would take turns shooting each other. There was actual footage. One of the teens deleted it, or one of the bystanders deleted it. But one of the teens ended up dying as a result of this. The article I read didn't specify whether the bullet went through the vest and struck him, or whether he died from the impact of the bullet hitting the vest. You know, because if you have on a bulletproof vest, you're still getting an impact from that bullet. And that's a very, very big impact. That's just going to leave a very big bruise. You know? So the bullet doesn't even have to go through to kill you, because you could punch somebody in the chest and kill them.
Yeah.
You know? Where we're lucky there was no homicides back in the days on our block growing up, because niggas used to beat niggas down and cave niggas' chests in. That was a thing called caving the niggas' chests in. Turns out you can actually kill somebody from that. You know? Now, if a bullet hits a vest that you're wearing, there's a possibility that could cause damage and actually kill a person. So I'm not sure if the bullet penetrated the vest, because they was shooting each other, taking turns, and like, boom, boom, here goes the vest. Boom, boom, here goes the vest. Now, a vest isn't unlimited shots. A vest has limitations. So I'm not sure if they shot it repeatedly and it just gave out because of all of the repeated damage that they did, or if it was just blunt force trauma from a bullet hitting the vest on this kid's chest. And vests are made specific sizes as well. There's not a one size fit all. They're all different sizes. So, you know,
they actually have to be tailored to.
Right. You know, my one of my uncles was actually in this field of security back in the days, and he had a bulletproof vest. And I remember putting it on, and that shit was not only huge, like it didn't fit me properly. It was
heavy.
It was heavy, but it was huge. Like it did not fit me properly, and that would have not protected me. It would have protected me in all of the wrong areas. Like it protected my pelvis. That's how big that shit was, you know? So, yeah, body armor is very specific to the person. It's not like really a one size fit all type of thing. So I'm not sure how the teen died, but one of the teams is now being charged with a homicide. Let's see. Florida, and it's happened in Florida. Shooting each other with a firearm in Bellevue. I think one of them was arrested in conjunction because he filmed it and then deleted the actual shooting of the friend that died. They were 16 years old. Christopher Leroy Broad shot and injured. 2 other boys were also allegedly involved in the incident, according to police. He was taken to the hospital, succumbed to his injuries. They were taking turns shooting each other with a vest. So he was struck. Single gunshot wound to the chest. So the vest failed, or they missed the armor portion of the vest. Which is fucking terrible,
because they probably had the metal plate joints.
Yeah. Either the plate was just weak and gave way because of multiple shots, or they just totally missed it. They hit a spot where there was just no armor. It was just like a seam. 16 years old, charged with manslaughter. And it was manslaughter because it wasn't intent, but it was just dumb shit. You do something dumb and kill somebody, that's called manslaughter. You plan to kill somebody, that's called homicide. That's a distinction between manslaughter and homicide. You accidentally hit somebody with your car accidentally under the influence, that's manslaughter. If you get mad and you run somebody over, that's homicide. You know, so circumstances. Yeah, but this is wild. A teenager lost their life over teenagers being stupid. You know, I don't think anybody planned for anybody to get hurt. They thought, hey, people get shot with body armor all the time in movies. They have no Call of Duty. This should be able to protect us fine. This should be no problem.
Not knowing that shit is fucking
some super dangerous shit.
Fit.
Right.
That it to fit. It's not one size fits all. It doesn't work like that.
Right. And even bulletproof vests are only gonna protect you but so much, and they're not guaranteed to save you.
Man.
Which clearly was the
case. Especially
here,
them old school joints with the plates.
Yeah.
Kevlar joints, you got a little better chance.
Mm-hmm.
And see, you still gonna get bruised, but
yeah,
you got a better chance of what you call it. You know, you get hit and you good. But
right.
Fucking the metal joints. See, the thing with the metal joints is that they hit, and depending on the bullet, they could be extra strap metal and all that. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that fucks you up. Half the time, right, when a bullet go through and you like, oh, the bullet went through, but he died because there was some strap metal involved in that shit. Guaranteed.
Right. Right. So it's a messed up story.
Yeah, it is. It's sad.
Right, and this is like ignorance that kind of got them on this one, but ignorance doesn't help you in court. I'll tell you that. It's messed up. Kids are stupid. Kids are dumb. Kids are ignorant, and it's hard to say when that maturity kicks in.
Listen, it's too many people out there in this world right now. Like, I hate to say it, that kind of don't care about life, and then they're teaching kids how to not care about life.
You're
you
feel
what I'm saying?
I feel you on that one.
And it's a major problem. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Because once a kid gets in trouble, then that's when, you know, most kids look at it like, oh, maybe I should think about life now. You know what I'm saying? Because now what you had is about to be taken away from you.
Right. Right. Consequences of their action, don't realize the consequences are there after the actions. But I understand.
That's like
But I understand how it goes. Ignorance is a motherfucker when you're young, yo. You think you know everything, you know.
It is.
And I say that because I remember me and a friend of mine did some stupid shit back in the days. We thought nothing of it, but turned out it was some real dumb shit. You know, rest in peace to the homie Mel. You know, we thought we knew everything. We used to play with fireworks for years. Years we played with fireworks. You know, it's nothing as dramatic as accidentally killing somebody with a bullet. But we thought we knew everything there was about fireworks and shit like that. On 4th of July, the day after, we collected up all the duds. You know, we collected up all the duds, and we just wanted to try to make a little bomb.
Try to make a genie.
Yeah, try to make a little bomb, make a little genie where shit just kind of flare up and shit like that. Found mad shit. Emptied out mad motherfucking gunpowder or whatever the powder is that's in the fireworks on the ground. Just had a big pile. Started throwing matches. I mean, I was throwing matches. I wasn't putting my hand near it. But the homie, he said, you know what? The matches keep going out because the wind keeps blowing it as we throwing. Let me just put my hand close. Nobody thought it would go up as fast as it did. Yo, like literally, like we thought it might go like boom, you know? He touched that shit instantly, boom, engulfed his whole fucking arm, burnt mad skin on his arm, burnt mad skin on his leg. And it was just ignorance of not knowing how fast that shit would go and not realizing.
I think it burned a little of his face too.
Yeah. I remember that shit. Yo, we was running through the streets. This nigga had skin hanging off his arm, burnt. Yo, we running through the streets, like, yo, we need help. You know, we ran from like damn near 29 to my building, went up to my crib.
Yeah, because I remember he had that big ass fucking titty blister on his knee.
Yeah, yo, yeah. Ran up to my crib, which is wild. We ran past his crib to go to my crib to call somebody. She's like, yo, what the fuck? You lived on 2, I lived on 3. Why did we go to my house? Oh, you know what? Because his mom wasn't there. His mom, he was worried that he was going to get in trouble. Yeah.
Now, nigga, there's no way to hide this right here. You're definitely getting in trouble for this one.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But no, but that was ignorance and thinking we knew everything. Now I know I didn't know anything, know everything. And I still know I don't know everything. I know a lot more than I used to know, but I don't know as much as I will. You know?
Listen, I don't want to know everything. I still want to keep learning shit. Because I feel like, once you feel like you've learned everything, it's over, buddy.
Nah, man, I would love to learn everything before I needed to. I would love to learn everything before I needed to. Like, you know how dope it would be to know what I know now at the age of 13?
I'm lying.
I would be an Elon Musk. If I knew what I knew now, the knowledge I have now at the age of 13, I would be an Elon Musk. I would be a billionaire by now. Just because of that extra knowledge. Knowledge is key, man. Knowledge is key, y'all.
I'd have me a couple of golden crusts.
Wrap it up.
What's that?
I would have me a couple of golden crusts if I knew. Fam, if I knew back then, what I know now, and to know what that shit was when that shit was just one golden crust. Are you serious?
Yeah, and that's the homie's family too.
Word. And the homie approached niggas like, yo, y'all niggas get all this drug money? Hey, give me this much.
Y'all should have been thinking like Franklin, nigga. Y'all should have been thinking like Franklin.
Man.
Shit, but let's move it on, though. Let's move it on. We're going to keep it on shootings with, unfortunately, there's still police shootings happening where a police officer in Grand Rapids, Michigan has shot a man. And I saw there's a video release, and it kind of looked execution style to me. Dude was like on his back. They were struggling for something, but the officer pulled out his gun and shot the man in the back of the head. This was just disgusting. Caught on film. And it's terrible. Terrible. Fighting. He said he was fighting for a taser, but he shot the man in the back of the head. Thoughts?
He said he was what now? That's good, because I ain't hear the whole story.
They were on the ground wrestling. Happened? They were on the ground from the perspective of the video. The cop was on top of the man, and looks like he wanted to try to restrain him, and he was resisting. And during his resisting, he tries to say, "Hey, let go of the taser," pulled out his gun, and then shot the man in the head. This is the police officer. On top of
shot him in the head.
Shot him in the head, yeah.
So what was he going to do? Tase him in the back of the head? I'm just,
No.
Just asking questions.
No, he didn't say he accidentally pulled out his taser. He said that they was fighting for the taser. For his taser.
Why, listen. Well, why was they fighting for his taser?
It was a traffic stop going bad.
But I don't see. This is what I don't understand.
He had the man on his stomach. He had the man on his stomach. The cop said the man took his taser. I'm not sure if I've seen that in the video. The officer hasn't been named, but the officer shot him in the head.
Nah, he ain't what you call it, no taser, man. He ain't take no taser. Like, I don't even think they was wrestling for the gun. I think they was just probably just wrestling one.
Just another scared cop?
Yeah. Man, this is my whole thing.
Cheryl says he had him on his stomach, so why didn't he try to put the cuffs on him instead of shooting him? I agree with you. Quasi says the executioner style. And that's kind of how it was. It was executioner style. Shot him in the head. On top of him.
I don't.
They haven't released his name. They say they're still investigating. Do we think charges will be filed?
What state was this?
Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So Mark Washington, the Grand Rapids city manager, said, when I saw the video, it was painful to watch. I immediately asked what caused this to happen and what could have been done to prevent this from occurring. I think one of the things that can be done to prevent this from occurring is giving police scare tests. Put black people in front of them and see how they react. You act like a bitch ass nigga, you can't be a cop. And you're scared just because somebody's black. If your demeanor change, if your attitude change, if your posture change, just because somebody's black, you shouldn't be a cop.
Yeah.
That's my.
And they need to hook you. They need to hook you up to a machine. With that, I need to know what your heart, your vital signs. I need to know what's going on.
Lie detector
you see
test.
That person.
Right. They would probably say it's inadmissible for hiring, but they would probably say we can't use it to see if somebody's racist, but we can use it to see if they'll lie about doing drugs. They'll probably allow some shit like that.
No, but I'm not even talking about you being racist. I'm talking about you just being like a scary nigga.
Yeah. But a lot of these cops are scared of this color, of the skin color. A lot of these cops they're not just scary people. They're fine interacting with white people. They don't get scared till they interact with a black person. That's the problem. Wayne says, if he wasn't coming for you, why shoot? He was frightening. Yeah, he was frightened. I agree. Cop was frightened. And he'll use that in court and be able to stand on that as a defense. I was fearful for my life. That's what they'll say. And that'll be the argument, and that'll be the defense. They teach you, I tell you, they teach you that shit in gun class. When you take the class to get your concealed weapons here in Florida, they teach you specific language to use if you're ever in a shooting. So if they teach you that in the gun class, what you think they teach you in police academy? With all the shootings and everything that's going on. They teach you all the shit to say, all the things you need to do in case you get into a motherfucking shooting. Number one, I feared for my life. And they'll probably tell you that about 37,000 times. They pump that shit into your head. But in the gun classes, a little 4-hour class, a little funky ass 4 hours, they don't ever say, yo, I tried to kill him. They don't ever say that. They'll never say that. You know what you say? I was trying to stop him from harming me. I was trying to stop that person from harming me. I was trying to stop that person from doing damage to me. I was trying to stop that person from doing bodily harm to me. The language you use is important.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, old school dude always told me, he said, yo, when you go to court, it's not about what you call. He said, if you don't speak the language, you're always going to get railroaded.
Right. Right. They'll use language to try to prove intent.
Mm-hmm.
If you say, yeah, I killed that nigga, you'll be like, oh, he planned to kill him. You say, I tried to stop him from harming me. Oh, that was defense. Sean says he shot him in the damn head. Ain't no way he wasn't trying to kill him. You're right. But they don't shoot, they don't teach you to they don't train police to shoot to wound. They don't train them to shoot to wound. They train them to shoot to kill. There is no shoot him in the leg, shoot him in the arm. That shit's in the movies. They shoot you in the motherfucking 3 to the chest. Bam, 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 bam. Empty your motherfucking clip. If you got bullets left, that's an excuse on why you shouldn't have killed him. That's what they tell them. If you got bullets left, that was an excuse on why you shouldn't have had to kill him. The niggas empty their clips. I bet you won't hear one story of a motherfucking cop that killed somebody that didn't damn near empty the clip. You know?
It's facts.
It's training on how to kill people, sadly. So with this going on, does Black Lives still matter? You know, because Black Lives Matter bought a house. I don't hear them talking about shit right now.
It's $6 million mansion, right?
You know, they bought a house, but I ain't really see nothing going on with Black Lives Matter or Black Lives Still Matter. You know, was it all a fraud? And I guess that's a story for another day, a topic for another day. Though the phrase I fuck with, the phrase I fuck with, what it stands for, what the phrase is supposed to stand for, I fuck with. The organization, something totally different. Black Lives Matter, the organization, I don't know about that shit. You know? Some niggas got smart and said, let's copyright this shit. It started GoFundMe. But that's besides the point. Totally different subject. Well, you know, let me write that down. We're gonna talk about that one day as well. All right, let's move it on. We got one more for the night. And I mentioned this one on Tuesday. I said this was gonna be my last thing for the night, Friday. You know, where they're gonna call it Freaky Friday over here in the chat. A friend of mine actually posted this question on his Facebook. He said, yo, can you date someone that does porn for a living? Would you be able to date someone that does porn for a living? Beez?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Even, see?
But it's gotta be, you know what it is though?
What's that?
It's gotta be the one that I like. It's gotta be one that I like. I see and I'm like.
Who do you like?
I like Cherokee Diaz.
So you would date Diaz Cherokee, even though she still does porn. You would date her.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have you don't have a problem with her still doing new scenes and everything?
Nah, Forever Buns.
Forever Buns. Beez got a list. You got a list of porn stars.
Blaine.
Now what if it was just some bad chick that had her OnlyFans? But she made good
porn. Her status.
But she made
you fans only porn. You fans only porn. That's different.
Okay, she make about $25,000 a month on her OnlyFans.
Nah. See, what I'm talking about then already. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not established correctly. You understand what I'm saying?
You want an established porn star, not somebody up and coming.
Yeah. I'm not what you go. And that's no, because there's been some up and comers that have, changed the game. Like, like when Pinky first came on the scene and all that type of stuff, like she changed the game. But the Roxy Reynolds and all of them, they changed the game for, for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish there was a female here, because it's like I want, like, as a female, could you date a Mr. Marcus or Wesley Pipes or, you know what I'm saying? A Byron Long or something, like, you know what I mean?
Well, Cheryl over here in the chat says, yeah, I could. Wayne says, I dated a porn star before, but it didn't last because I couldn't deal with the lifestyle. And what's the lifestyle that you couldn't deal with? Was it just the people around?
Like, Wayne, did you have to get into some other shit?
Yes. So like when you say the lifestyle, Was you going to shoots?
Yeah, I need to know.
Were you going to shoots and watching other niggas smash? You know?
Because I'm not going to see that.
Right. So now what if
I'm going outside to smoke some weed or something.
Okay. Since you say that, so now what if Cherokee says, yo, Beez, I want you to come with me to today's shoot. And her shoot today has 3 niggas piping her down at the same time.
All right.
One in the pussy, one in the booty, one in the mouth, and they all going at the same damn time. And she says, Beez.
And I'm probably already, and this is probably why I fell in love with it, because I already seen a scene like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, it's different from a fans only and established what you call, because a fans only, I might know you. I might have grew up with you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I might know your brother and you the little sister. You know, it's...
Well, if you date her, you're going to eventually know the brother and little sister, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but that's something different. Something different.
You met him after the fact.
Established.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my answer to the question was, yes, I could date somebody that was in the industry as long as I was the only talent going forward in the future. You know? The response was...
So you want to retire. Wait, so time out. You can only date a retired porn star.
No, she could still be a porn star, just I would be the only dick in her pornos now.
No, but see, wait, hold up. Wait, let me just ask you this. No disrespect, but what if you're not the maker, you're not the money maker? Say you're messing up her game.
Hey, go figure out how to make me the money maker, baby. Gonna make me go figure it out now. You're gonna figure it out, you know? What you need?
How you so light skin?
You're gonna figure out how to make me the money maker, baby. Motherfuckers gonna be like, yeah, where that light skin nigga at? You know? But I said that was my reply. Motherfucker said, nah, she's still making new scenes. I said, well, if she's still making new scenes, I'm gonna have to say no. You know, because if I'm the last train to leave the station, I'm cool with it. If there's new trains leaving the station with a lot of passengers, I'm gonna have to pass, man. I'm gonna have to pass.
See, but you know what's so crazy? See, like, so then you probably could date Cherokee because she just finds new talent and produces videos now.
So Sean over here in the chat said, yo, I wouldn't even be able to date an ex-porn star. Why not? Why wouldn't you be able to date an ex-porn star? I would be able to date an ex-porn star. Like, I would be able to date like Jada Fire, probably. You know?
Yeah.
I'd be able to date somebody
listen,
like
you
that.
know what's so crazy? Sean, you gotta think about it like this. You didn't see everything she's willing to do and maybe beyond.
Say that one more time?
Yo, he's probably seen everything she's gonna do and maybe beyond. Now you just gotta see if that works for you.
You know what?
I think.
You know what?
I think that's where you.
You know what would
get over.
Sean says you can't wash away them facials. Yo. I think women could wash away their facials. Look, I tell you what. Whatever woman you're dealing with, you don't know how many facials she had before you. You know? You don't know how many facials she had before you. I know a girl now.
Somebody's giving her. You're not the only person that gave her a pearl necklace.
Yo, fam, I know a girl right now that's happily married. But when she was dealing with me, I was like, damn, I ain't even got to ask for shit. You telling me nut in my face. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I like you. Yo, I was like, you watch porn and you really acting that shit out. I'm like, I like your nasty ass, you know? And and I tell you what, she ain't the only one. You know? She ain't the only one. I met some women, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, wow. Like, first time smashing. I'm like, oh, I'm about to bust a nut, and she just suck all the nut out my dick. I'm like, yo, this is nice. I like this. Those women, a lot of those women be women that recently got out of relationships, and they're hurt, and they're trying to get their ex nigga back by being super nasty. Those are those women. I like those women. I'm just saying. But yeah, but no,
yo, because you know what's so crazy? Tell me.
Women can
you know what's so crazy? That you say that, right?
What's
tell
that?
Tell me. So you know what's so funny with that?
What's that?
Like, you know how a chick cheat on the dude, right? And like he's into whatever, and she's like, yeah, I cheated on you with another nigga, right? And then, you know, some niggas ask, so what happened? You was fucking him? You was this? Some stupid niggas ask that, right? And then they be like, oh, yo, so you sucked his dick? And she be like, yeah, I sucked his dick and all that. And they be like, oh!
Yeah. Because you know how nasty she is.
As if, you stupid.
Hey, yo, fam.
Wait. But let me get to my point. So what if you was dating a porn star and it's like, oh, she's like, yeah, you know, I sucked his dick. But she's a porn star, dude.
Yo, nigga.
So what, do you fall out?
Yo, nigga. Yo, fam, I had this one bitch suck my dick so good one time. As she was sucking my dick, I wondered, how many dicks did she suck to get this good? I was like, God damn, what the fuck? Oh man, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was and that's right after the first thought after that thought was, yo, that's a wild thought to have. I was sucking my dick. So it was crazy though. Yeah. Me and her still cool. We don't fuck or nothing no more. We just still cool. We're cordial.
We're still cool. We're cordial.
Yeah, we're cordial. You know? We don't do nothing though. And that wasn't a cough to like symbolize I'm lying. That was truthful. That was a cough.
How many dicks did she suck to get this good? Man?
Yo! Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Sean said, yo, and then how you gonna bring an active porn star home to meet the fam? What would Granny say? If Granny know who she is, I'm gonna be like, oh, Granny, what you got going on over here? Oh shit.
I'm gonna ask Granny, like, Granny, you got a bunny rabbit in the back?
It's gonna be like, oh, you and Mr. Johnson are doing something with Mr. Johnson, huh?
That's why Mr. Leroy always trying to get all close to you at church, huh?
Oh, that's
mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Nigga, that's why all the old men are helping you with their bags, but they cane. They got your bag of bread in one hand, cane in the other hand. You know, you just going out trying to get.
You're like, had it, May.
Oh, the grandma know who she is, y'all, man. Grandpa might know. Grandma, I don't know. But shit, grandma be lying. Grandma be just as mean and dirty and nasty as everybody else.
Listen,
probably even nastier.
I feel like this. I feel there's certain nasty shit that goes on in life.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy that I know of. Yo, it's been about 23 years. He's been chasing the same woman.
What?
He ain't getting nowhere. But when he talks about her, yo, he looks up in the sky like he gazes in the stars. Like, yo, and she did that thing.
And she did that thing with her tongue, the thing, some things. Oh my God.
Yeah, he don't even say all that. He just say, look at me. He like this. Yo, when she do that thing that she did, oh man, Yeah, he just look up in the sky, man. It made me look up in the sky like, damn, I need to know what that's about. What's he looking for?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And you know what? And that's why I'm grateful for smartphones. And I won't say no more.
Yo. But sometimes it's not the same thing, man. It's
not, but
it's not.
Visual memories disappear. Video memories. Video memories stay around.
and I guess that's when you be like, not that hand, my strong hand. That's the shit.
Sometimes shit. Damn it. Oh shit. I think that's all we have for the evening. Wayne said he never brought the porn star to the cookout. Wow, you should have brought her to the cookout. See who else knew her. They'd have been like, yo, that's your girl.
Yo, that's probably what you call.
They'd have been like, that's what's going on, nephew.
Yo, now check it out like this though with the porn star date before we get up out of here.
Uh-huh.
What if you go and niggas like, yo, fam, that's not, nah, son, that ain't her. Yo, my nigga, I was just watching her before I came here.
Yo, nigga, I just bust a nut to your girl, nigga. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. You go to the cookout. You go to the cookout and your uncle shaking your hand, talk about, I just bust a nut to your girl, nephew, but he's holding your hand tight as hell. You'd be like, motherfucker, oh shit, let me get up out of here.
Yo, man. Can you imagine though? Like, yo, niggas in here, this shit's like, yo, that's church. Yo, fan.
Yeah, yo, Beez. Yeah, if a nigga showed up with niggas probably have showed up at cookouts with Cherokee as their girl, and they family has dead ass probably said disregarded that nigga and probably started telling her about all the times they bust nuts to her. I jerk off to you every day. Listen, you're my fave.
Listen,
that would be crazy.
I bet you there's gonna be one person that's gonna ask you this, yo.
What's that?
You know that shit that she did to such and such? Yo, did she do that to you?
See, you know what? That would be I would probably throw a bitch down the steps. I'm sorry I said that.
Why?
If I dated a porn star that didn't do none of the nasty shit she does in porn with her man, she only does that for porn. Like she doesn't do, she sucks dick basic. She only wants to do missionary. And she's like boring in bed. Imagine you date a porn star that's boring in bed with you, but she fucks the rest of the world like a porn star.
She don't give you no God 3000. She give you the basic shit.
Nigga, I would throw her down the steps. That sounds fucked up to say, but I think everybody understands. You know, like women.
Bitch, you get paid for this shit. This is shit you giving out,
right? Like women. Imagine if the nigga with like the super hard porno dick nigga with the big dick, exactly what you wanted, comes and you dating him and he fucks the world, the greatest, and then when he gets to you, it's some limp dick. You know, some limp dick, and he only want to fuck you for 3 seconons. She's like, you be on the porn for 3 hours. And he'd be like, that's editing, baby. That's editing.
That's editing. Those are breaks. It takes 10 hours to shoot one scene.
Yeah. I drink Red Bulls between every 30 strokes, baby. Yo, Wade said, yo, Khary, I said I brought her to the cookout. My uncle was looking crazy and was like, wow, I think I know her. Oh shit. Yo, I saw this girl a few weeks back, right?
Yeah. chick to the cookout. And Uncle was like, I think I know why.
Oh man, you ever see? Yo, Beez, have you ever done online dating? Have you ever done online dating?
Yeah.
You have? So probably about a month or so back, right? I was out doing some filming and I saw this girl. And I was like, yo, she looks mad familiar. She looks really familiar. And why does she look so familiar? And then it popped into my head. I was like, oh, that's the girl I keep swiping no on every fucking dating site that I've ever been on.
That's crazy.
Man, yeah.
You remember her because you swiped on every day.
I swiped no. I was like, yeah, nah. I always looked at it and considered it. Was like, I was like, and then she like posted, and then she would have a picture turned around, and I would see how flat her booty was, and I'd be like, nope. Is that fucked up?
Yeah, I can't. Wait, time out. Wait, said he was so embarrassed.
Because my mom was looking too. Oh,
his mom was looking too.
He said, my mom was looking too. Your mom was like, yeah, I know her. Why does she look familiar? Yeah. They probably all remembered it was too embarrassed to tell you how they knew who she was. Oh shit.
Yo, Wayne, I feel for you, bro.
Oh shit. How you know her, mama?
Yeah, his mom's like how
you know her, mama?
I think I know that girl too.
You know her, mama? How you know her, mama?
I know that girl too.
You said you see her on the computer. What you mean you see her on the computer? But you don't have an Instagram. All you have is Google Chrome. What you mean you see her?
You would have known it would have been crazy that she was like, yo, me and your dad used to watch her. That'd be
no, not me and your daddy used to watch her. How about it be, oh, that was your daddy's fave.
Oh, he got all her tapes from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He got the amateur joints and all that.
Your daddy got VHS of her. He got some VHS and DVDs of her. You know, like, oh shit. Yeah, he was only a teen when we first started watching her. Man, let's get up out of here though, man. We stupid. It's Friday night, 10:30. Let's get up out of here. It was a good show. Have fun. Beez, I'll be right on time because Beez starting to get tired. You know, but y'all think of the hat tonight. I decided to wear the hat tonight. You know what I'm saying, with the Versace shades. You know, trying to be on my Biggie shit. I call these my Biggie shades. These are my Biggie shades.
Bandana K.
Yeah, man. You remember I had the bandanas back in the day. That was my shit back in the days. You know. I used to always like to try to be different. So there was a phase I went through. That's why I had mad different color bandanas. And I wouldn't wear the bandana. They would just be in my back pocket. This was before the gang shit hit New York. And it would be days I would have like 3 different color rags in my back pocket. Just because nobody else had it. And I was like, I'm gonna be a different nigga.
Yeah, we used to have like the Indian bandanas and the fucking Philly blunts, the Dutch master joints.
I had the bandanas, and you know what else I had? I had the Wallabies. And Beez gave me a nickname of Wallaby Jones. Like, I wore Wallabies a lot. He gave me the nickname Wallaby Jones. I'm like, nigga, why I sound Australian now, nigga? Hey, mate, I'm Wallaby Jones. I'm not even sure. Oh, man.
And then so crazy, my cousins call me that to this day.
What, Wallaby Jones?
Yeah, I used to rock remember I had the blue leather with the blue Wallabies?
Yeah. Wayne says I'm like the Omen tonight. I'm in all black. Almost. I got another white shirt. It's not all black. I almost wore an all black shirt, but I was like, nah. If I wear all black shirt, it'll look like I got on just an all black shirt. You won't even see the fucking sweater. It's a little cool in here too. The AC on. But let's get ready to get up out of here. Let's get up out of here, yo. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. May your weekend be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. Keep a smile on your face, baby.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib, Khary's crib. Khary's crib, crib. Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khary's crib, 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 Khary's crib.